Welcome everybody, I'm Louise from Wildflower Wool and welcome back to my channel. This is part 3 of the yarn organizational videos. This is the shelf we're tackling today, so get comfy and let's see what we can find. I'm going to start right over here in this corner because this is going to continue on basically where we saw some yarn in the last video. There's more of it. Lots more of this cotton. Now what is this? This is actually cotton. It's not the crochet thread. This is actually cotton. It's turquoise, a size 5. It's saying a US 7 needle, so that's a 4.5 millimeters. So this is gauge 5 stitches to 1 inch. So this is, they're saying this will knit up to a worsted weight. It is a pretty color. I'll have to dream about projects later. A little yarn avalanche. Okay, I'm gonna work on these two shells because I see these are the same. Might as well pull out one side of the same at the same time, right? 2 packages of this. Again, this is cotton. It says size 5 too, but it looks really thin. It's called Thunderbird. It's a pretty color. Kind of that teal. Is that, I guess I'd say that's teal. It's kind of a greeny, more greeny than blue. Maybe an aqua? I don't know how they came up with Thunderbird. Cream, because who doesn't need white? And it's called Natural. And there's a whole bunch of these here. I think in the last video, I had 1 package of blue and 1 package of black. Well, it looks like this is the rest of it. So 4 more. I think those two both look like navy. Super Sapphire and Super Sapphire. 2 more packages of those. And I'm guessing that these will both be black. Black and black. 3-pied, size 5. It's not giving a needle size though. Oh yes it is. It's saying the same thing, a number 7 or 4 millimeter, 4.5 millimeter. I don't know. I think it's a little thinner than that. But there's more black. Is anybody keeping track of how many sweater quantities that could be? Let's not. Let's move on for right now. Let's look down here. I showed you guys this yarn once before. It was in video number 1. This green sparkly Christmas yarn. Eyelash yarn. There was a ball band. Oh, there's a ball band right here. Bernat Disco. Oh, and look, what is she wearing? That's like a scarf that goes almost down to her ankles. That's almost like a walking Christmas tree, isn't it? But look at the sparkles. Isn't it fun? I spent a lot of time thinking about this yarn. Probably way more than I should have spent on this. But this is what I have come up with. That I'm going to put a deadline on this. November. Sometime in November. I either have to use it for the craft project, making that Christmas tree that I've been thinking about, or it's got to go. It's got to go to somebody else who will use it. Because there's no sense of it sitting in my stash. It's been here for 7 years. Because I know I got this before I moved here. And I actually moved this to this house. Thinking about this Christmas tree project. So it is time. The time has come. This Christmas tree either gets made or the yarn goes. I just also had another great idea. Wouldn't this make fabulous Christmas pom-pom? Look at, I could just, look at that. Oh. Maybe this could just all be Christmas pom-poms. A Christmas pom-pom garland. I'm not getting rid of this yarn at all, am I? And for sure, I thought I could talk myself into, I could have a Christmas tree and then I could have a matching pom-pom garland. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, November. It's either used or it's gone. That's the deal. And look at, I've got a lot of this. I have balls of it. I'm not sure how many that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I'm back. I got interrupted. I got a phone call. So I know I was in the middle of talking about this lovely green eyelash yarn. So I think I was in the middle of counting how many. Oh my gosh, I'm not sure what's going on with this. These two balls seem to be connected. I'm just going to set that aside and worry about it later. Okay, so I think I counted 11 balls of that. So that's going to make either a really fun Christmas tree of some sort, and I'm kind of liking the pom-pom garland idea. I know, I can tell some people are going to be like, oh my gosh, Louise, don't do it. Just get rid of it. We'll see. I'm going to think on it. But I think I kept it this long. I think I should do something with it, right? Okay, there's more stuff down here. Just a couple more things. This is just as bad, isn't it? Look at this. Do you guys remember this yarn? Did you guys ever make anything with this? What is it called? Bernat Puffball Holidays. And is there a colorway? Garland green. Look at that. I see a garland theme here. I did knit something, not with this, but I had like a pretty pink and purple variegated or something. I think I made something for my niece Lauren a number of years ago. Anyways, I think this would be fun just to decorate. Use this literally as garland and just wrap it around like a tiny Christmas tree or something. Has anybody else ever dreamt about having a Christmas tree that was just totally decorated in knitted Christmas balls or knitted decorations of some sort? Wouldn't this be perfect on that? Okay. You know what I'm going to say. This is a keeper. I have to keep this. But there again, it has to be used this year or it's gone. Look at that. I feel like I'm making some headway, and you're probably saying, no, I haven't gotten rid of anything, so how can it really be headway, right? But I feel like I have a plan. Okay, what is this? What is this? Where did this come from? Those are my colors, though. And what's on the back? Oh, there's more. Oh, so there's 1, 2, what do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 balls of yarn in here. This must have come in like some yarn that was given to me to use for one of my community knitting groups. 100% acrylic, rainbow pack, Patton's Astra. Bright and cheerful yarn for knitting, crocheting, and crafting. Well, it came to the right person, didn't it? Hundreds of uses. Ideal for knitting, crochet, cork work, craft embroidery, children's garments. Good for patterns, quoting sport or DK weight yarn. Excellent for beginners, experienced crafters, teachers, and everyone who loves yarn. I think that sounds like me. Anyway, I'm pretty sure I will not use that, but it'll just go over there. That's it. 1, 2, 3 cubbies. This is like record time for me. We're speeding through this. Okay, let's move on over here. Okay, this is some other potential yarn that's gonna go. I think I talked about this. I don't know. This was a weak moment. It was on sale. It came from the tent sale. It came from Spin Right. It is my color. I love the color. But if you look really closely, have you spied the sequins on it? Do I really, and I know I thought this as I was buying it. Do I really want to have a sweater covered in sequins? Do I want to walk around in a sequins cardigan? I don't know. Do I like that much bling on my sweaters? Probably not. And the thing that makes, I look at my closet. The clothing that I buy ready-made off the rack, go to the mall, buy a sweater. Have I ever bought a sweater? Have you seen me wearing a sweater with sequins on it? No. So why did I buy yarn that has sequins on it? That is the burning question. I think this can probably go. So I'm just thinking back to some comments that I read. I think one very wise viewer said to me about all of this crochet cotton, she's like, why don't you double it or triple it and use it that way? And I'm like, that's a light bulb moment. I honestly never thought of that, because I was just thinking I had bought it specifically because it was so fine to do summer garments out of it. And now I can, like, she's like, got my wheels turning. I'm thinking, ooh, I could like double it because I've got. Okay, let's carry on. I've had a few technical difficulties filming this, so I'm going to try to run through this quick so we can get this done and over with. I think I showed you one of these balls already. 2 of these big balls with sequins. Not sure what I was thinking there. That may go in the pass it on pile. Lots of people like bling a lot more than I do, so maybe I will pass that on to them. What is this? This is more stuff that has come from the Spin Right, the List Wool tent sale. Patons Angora Bamboo. I think this feels really nice and soft. So it is in like a cream colorway. Does it have a color? Sand. 2 bags of that. That would make a nice sweater though, wouldn't it? We'll think on this one. Oh, I have more of it in a different color, of course. I wish I had more of the sand color. I don't know. This is a light green. Oh, that's not the same. Okay, so 2 bags of the green. That must have made my 4. Remember I said how you buy 3, you get the 4th one free? What is the, okay, so what is this yarn? 55% acrylic, 45% viscose from bamboo. Anyway, 50-gram balls. So maybe enough for a summer chop. And a variegated. And you see that's kind of like a bluey, yellowy. I'm not sure what I would do with this. Middle Grass Ombre. Did I find the name on this one? Soft green. Has anybody knit with this? I think my friend Liz has made a couple tops out of it. And what is this? Odd Bits. Blue glittery yarn. Oh my gosh. More with sequins. That's a pretty teal though, isn't it? What is this? Bernat sequin. I'm guessing that's what the big balls of the brown are then. Bernat sequin. Aptly knit. I mean, named. More balls. My gosh, this is like more sequins. I remember this stuff. I think it was called Brilliant. I had this in a lot of different colors. So blue. Oh, here's one that has a tag, a ball band. Patons Brilliant. Look at that. The ball band is even shiny. I do know my friend Liz. She made a couple of really pretty tops. I think one was black with the silver in it. It was nice. Brown. No name yarn. I'm wondering, this looks like very similar to this, doesn't it? Just no label on this one. Pink. I don't know. It's kind of a pinky red. I don't know. Not my color. Maybe that can go. All right. Oh, I don't even know where to go next. Oh, this is, oh. There was more of this from the last, I don't know. I know I've shown you some of this. This is more of that Gaynor Homestead. This is their home. Feels really nice. Talked about how this was like a really nice soft local yarn. This looks like 2 balls of Noro. I think this was left over from a scarf. Oh, that's, oh. Lichen and Lace. Shrub, I think is this colorway. Isn't that pretty? Okay, this is definitely a keeper. Classic wool. Some random chunky weight, something that I've started. Feels really soft though. Softness is not in one of my criterias. Did I come up with a criteria of what I was going to be keeping? Ooh, this is more stuff that I've gotten at Woodstock. Link Farms. They are another farm, a somewhat local farm. They're down around Niagara Falls. And 100% wool from Gracie. She's a Rambrilliant Rambrilliant Cross. And what's this one? 100% wool from finished sheep in Garland. Oh, from Candy. Look at the color on those. Those are definitely keepers. Maybe some of this bamboo Angora may find a new home. Did we not see another skein of this somewhere? Misty Alpaca. I think we did, didn't we? Gonna have to start pairing these up because that would be nice for a nice larger shawl. Some odd little bits. Oh, another bottle of Lobe. Okay, I know where this is gonna live because I've got a big tote of it out in the hallway. So that's where that can go with the rest of its buddies. Oh, this feels like this. This is like taking me back a ways. I'm not sure if this has some alpaca in it. It's nice though, that yellow and white together. I like that. But I don't know, that can maybe be passed on. This could definitely be passed on. This is just a ball. It feels like an acrylic pink, not my color. Oh, didn't we see some of this? I see more of it over there. That, well, at least that can all go together. I'm not sure. I think I made mitts and a hat out of this. But every time I look at this, it calls mitts to me. So we'll see what it ends up being. All right, 2/3 done. Can you see these emptiness? It means empty. Somebody that I was talking to, they said, yeah, okay, Louise, you're getting all excited because you've got empty shelves. But that means the floor is a mess. But that's okay, because once I get this moved over to where it's supposed to be, I can start putting some of this yarn back on the shelves. This looks like it's all some hand-dyed stuff. These are just going to be, well, I was going to, yeah. I can tell because I've got like some orange or purple, like my ties on here, which is one way that I know that I've dyed all this. So what am I going to, ooh, there's a nice yellow. I don't think I dyed this one. Not sure. Maybe I did. It does have ties on it. Anyways, single hats. What am I going to do with 100 gram skein of hand-dyed yarn? A red. This one. This looks like a Kool-Aid kind of colored one. Oh, I wonder if that's the other part. What's this? Ooh, what is this? Oh. Okay, again, this bag must be something that was given to me as like a donation. Or maybe I bought it at Value Village. I don't know. 50 meters, 150 meters. I can't read it. It's not in English. Is this not in English? Nope. It is wool. Oh, wool and alpaca. 75% wool. That's what I can get out of that. So there's a bag. What is there? 1, 2, 3. There's like 5 balls of this. What weight is it? It's thinner. Fingering. Probably a heavy fingering weight, do you think? What could that be? It could be anything. Do I need it? That's the question. I will ponder that. Ooh, this yarn. Okay, this is like a... So this yarn has got some variations, like variegated. Look at that. That's kind of nice. Not sure what it is. Not sure if we found... Is this one of those painted desert balls, maybe? I think we had one of them in one of the other videos. I'll have to see if I can find that. I don't think it was the same shade. I think it was a gray. What else? Let's kind of whip through this quick. Classic wool. This is a newer ball. Look at the new ball band, as opposed to one of the older ones that I've collected. Who knows? Color work hat. Oh, these are nice. Oh, I know. I think these are some of the lovely gift skeins that came from my friend Sandy. Lolo did it. Look at that. With orange in there. Primrose Yarn Company. Look at the colors in there. Oh my gosh, isn't that beautiful? Those two are keepers. Now somebody has said to me, very, very smart, I don't think that I should, they're like, Louise, go with your gut instinct. I can tell the tone of your voice whether you should be keeping yarn or getting rid of it. So the ones that I'm saying, those are definitely keepers. Those need to stay. Other ones, I know I need to be a little more open to passing things on, right? Really focus on the ones that I absolutely love. Look at this. Now I do love this. This is lace weight from Wellington Fibers, another local mill. They have Angora goats, and they have a processing mill there. Anyways, 80% mohair, 20% wool. Wellington Pear Green. Isn't that beautiful? That's a keeper. Ooh, this stuff's a keeper too. Okay, now that I've said that, I think I'm going to be finding a lot of keeping yarn. This here is, there we go, Circle Our Livestock. Oh, Daisy's curled up on my lap now. Anyways, look at these two. Gorgeous. I like these. These are staying as well. Okay. Okay, this bag came off the shelf. Look at this, my peacock bag. My friend Dawn from the Codependent Knitters made this for me. Isn't that beautiful? I'm pretty sure I know what's in here. Oh, I may be wrong. No, oh, okay, there's a couple surprises in here. Anyways, this, I know what this was from. Bright yellow yarn. I had this oh boy, was it last year at Kitchener at the Knitters Fair? And I was having people, I had a booth there, and had this on the needles. You can tell a bunch of different people have knit on it. This was just a sample to get people to try Portuguese knitting. I'm not sure if I had straight needles on here. Anyways, maybe I did. Anyways, this is what this was. I just wanted bright yellow yarn to get people's attention. And it is more of this ring spun yarn that I know I found some already in here, and I've got a whole bunch more on the other side of the room. I'll just pull that out. And this is, yeah, I knew this was samples. Double knitting samples for my Learn to Double Knit class. Oh, and this one. Okay, one little tip on double knitting. This is what makes it so fun. You've got two separate layers. When you've got one color on one side and one color on the other, you can take your needle out, you can make like a little pocket, you can make a little bag, and it's only once you start switching colors side to side that these interlock. It's kind of fun. Oh, and there's a shawl. Oh, I know. Oh, I've got mitts down here too. Look at these. I knit these a while ago. What side do I want to show you? There's and there's the palm. Aren't those fun? I think this with some Patton's Croy is what this variegated is, and some white. Oh, I really liked knitting those. Not sure where the pattern came from. Anyways, look at that. And there's a shawl. I have to return this shawl. This was a test knit that one of my friends knit for me. This needs to go back to her. I did not know I had it. Anyways, this is my 7-gram shawl, and Rebecca made it larger, and she did it on a bigger needle size, and it's lovely. Other than it's been crammed in this bag for a long time. But look at that. I love the size of these bags. They hold lots and lots. Okay, we've got one more little container here. Daisy, I have to make you move. Sorry, sweetie. I have a little tote here. Look at that. Filled with, oh, that's a telltale sign. That periwinkle blue bag, that is from one of our local yarn shops, London Yarns. Okay, no idea what this little bit is, but it is soft. Patton's Classic Wool DK. Heathered, no, what is that? Oh, Heath Heather. Anyways, it's brown. I like it. Galloway, I think this was for a class or something I did at Red Mitten. Is that where I got that from? Galloway, maybe? Red Mitten used to sell Galloway. Classic wool, classic wool. I know this is a classic wool. Oh, this is when I dyed. It was a classic wool. I've knit something out of that. Oh, some more Beehive Canadiana. Look at that. Does anybody remember Canadiana? Having that kind of ball band? This is an oldie. There's some lace weight. Oh, here's some more Shetland. As if I didn't find enough way up there. There is some more of it in a nice white. Oatmeal is the color. Okay, let's see what's in here. It's like Christmas, feeling the package. Like, do I know what's in here? Oh, it's skinny. It's lace weight. Misty Alpaca. Okay, so there's one of the skeins. What did I buy this for? There's a good question. So there's a skein, and there's 2 balls wound. And that looks like a potential disaster, doesn't it? And there's a little bit of a start. I don't know. You know what? I remember buying this. I remember going in there, but what was my project? I don't know. And I was looking to see, does the receipt tell me what year it was? It's starting to fade. I don't think it does. I don't know. It'll remain a mystery. Oh, there it is. 2009. Oh my gosh, 2009? Okay. That's longer than I thought. That's anyways, we'll carry on. Okay, that's that. Okay, this is empty. I can move it. I'm going to attempt to, this one I can slide. The one that was on top here, I lifted it. It was a little heavier than I thought it was going to be, but that's okay. I managed. This one, I'm just going to slide over, and then I'm going to set the one on top. I'm going to set it back on top, and then we can start sorting and keeping. I am going to show you guys a pile of yarn, a bag, a container. I don't know what it's going to be, of yarn that I am going to find a new home for. So some will go on the shelf and some is going to be rehomed. Is that what I say? Anyways, that's that. One more shelf done. Okay, hopefully I will come back and I will show you these shelves in their new location. I will be right back. And we have success. Look at that. 2 empty shelves. Moved over, there's the window, my plants, new shelves. I even dusted them all off. They're all set to go. My existing and the empty wall where those two shelves just came from. And the mess on the floor, because here is all that yarn that I have emptied off. So what do they say about cleaning? Or at least in my case, I always make a bigger mess before I'm done. We are definitely in that spot. But now look at that. I've got all those shelves. I can just start fresh, brand new slate. I can take all this yarn. Okay, this leads me to my next question. I had said, you know, how I wanted to organize this by weight. And then I guess I'll also break it down by fiber, like my worsted weight alpaca or my sock weight alpaca. But because I still have all these other shelves filled, I don't think I can put things necessarily exactly where I want them right now. So I think with these empty shelves, I'm just going to fill them with random weights of yarn and fiber, but just with the stuff that I want to keep. And I'll try to empty another tote. You know, like maybe that big green one. And I can fill that with yarn that's going to find a new home. And then once I've got it sorted and I know everything is that what I want to keep, then I can rearrange it from here to there, or from up here to down here, because I don't have a whole lot of room to actually just sort on the floor. I don't think there's just a path to walk, basically. Anyways, that's that. But anyway, one step at a time. You guys, thanks for hanging out and motivating me with all your comments. I'm gonna get this done. I'm actually really enjoying this, and I'm so glad. So now what I have on this side is I have two sets of shelves on one wall. And then when I spin around, I have two sets on the wall opposite it and a mannequin randomly sitting there. But anyways, it makes me feel good knowing that it's symmetrical. Both walls on either side are the same. So look at this. This is all stuff that we're gonna get to look through. Sock yarn, Patton's DK. Anyways, that'll be for another day. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I hope you've got some knitting done while you've been watching all my finds. And I will come back and I'll show you kind of what's made the cut as far as being kept, and which yarn is going to go to a new loving home. Have a fantastic day, everybody, and I will see you soon.